Beat a 1300 without losing any piece, 50 subs. Ooh, I like the challenge. We have 12k subs, not yet, but we're getting there. Beat a 1300 without losing any piece, 50 subs. Booked. I am accepting that deal. Beat a 1300 without losing any pieces. Does a rook count as a piece? I think I get what you mean. I can't lose any, like rook, bishop, knight, queen count as pieces, I assume. Pawns aren't pieces, but everything else. Cannot lose a piece, beat a 1300 for 50 subs. The key is to play somebody who doesn't know about the challenge. You can tell pretty quickly. I mean, if they kamikaze, well, I don't feel bad it happens, but I can't allow trades. I have to force a resignation or checkmate them. C3 takes away this. I'm probably going to go here next move. It also means I can't sacrifice for checkmate. In the process of sacrificing... Okay, let's go queen e2. I lose a piece. You know, any sort of Greek gift is out of the question. So this is not an easy challenge. I'm going to go here. Knight d5, bring this knight towards the center. Probably h4 is next. It's worth 100 subs? Did somebody double it? If it's worth 100 subs even, oh. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, sure. It's a tough challenge. I'll try to... I need to think about it. That's why I picked a longer time control. H4, G4 is coming. I cannot lose a piece. So I'm probably going H5 next move, because if I go here, then there is H5 for black and they might lock up the position. Now, normally speaking, I wouldn't be afraid of this because I might even have knight f6 check ideas to blast everything open, but I can't sack pieces. Can't sack pieces. So it takes away a lot of my attacking opportunities. Pawns don't count as pieces, but they never count. That's not a... Pawns have never counted as pieces. That should be a consistent thing in chess. Pieces usually start at the knight and bishop level, rook, queen. Okay. I think I simply have to take. I can do this, but that's going to allow some trades. Maybe not. I got to think about this. Pawn takes, rook takes is concerning me. I'm just not sure if he's capable of playing a move like that. Pawn takes, rook takes, and then knight takes f4 is annoying. Final passant, then maybe I have g5. Okay, that might be a positive. This forces me to trade something, not a piece, but it's already making it harder. Pawn takes here. This is already, that's going to be, I can't risk it. I can't risk the chance of rook takes. Pawn takes back, I'd love. pawn takes, I move my knight back, everything's preserved, and I can use the G file to operate. But there's a 50% chance there and I can't take that. Tuck your pieces in. That's a surprising move. Bishop G2 is being encouraged now. Although I can't move my knight anywhere to attack that queen. Maybe he played a really good move. Maybe I played Bishop G2. I played it out of instinct, thinking that they're going to move back and I'm going to win at some time, facilitate the attack, but I don't have a way to move my knight yet to attack this queen. The reason I didn't go here is because there's knight h5 and it's not totally clear that I'm crashing through. I want this queen back where it came from. I want to go for checkmate, and that means fewer defenders around black's queen. It's not easy for black because they're still trying to play good chess, and I am taking away almost every square. If something like e5 is played, I'm probably going to sidestep with f5. I'm not even going to entertain trades in the center. Good. Good. By the way, not a bad move. It's a good move from black as well. The knight's going to go to d5, and I once again am dealing with annoyances there. Knight d5 is very annoying because they're going to take on f4. And then all my pieces are hanging. I'm going to go bishop d2. After knight d5, I'm going to go knight h3, and I'm banking on the fact that black would have to sacrifice material to take f4, which is the whole challenge. Like, there's lots of cases where black could sacrifice to ruin my challenge, but they're trying to play good chess. I have to make assumptions. There's no way you can do this challenge without. I want to go here. I want to open up the H file. Samain, thanks for the prime. I think I made a mistake. Well, that's queenside castle. The drawback of me doing this instead of h5 first is that I'm allowing the position to close a little bit. I want to get my queen here, but how do I get my queen there? Because I can't go here to facilitate that. I can't go here. I got to go like real backwards to put pressure on h5. So every decision I'm really analyzing to death. I'm glad my opponent's taking time. In fact, I don't want my opponent to have time trouble. Then they might blunder and they might actually do a move. I would love to go here. I have to be careful about playing good moves. That's one of the tough parts. Here, the knight moves. I am going to try knight here. Preparing this. I'm thinking black's going to try to attack, but my knight's going to go to c2. So pawn takes c4, knight c2. Some of the moves I really want to play, I can't. If I ever touch this pawn, the knight's jumping to d4. Like, I think there's a high likelihood my opponent does that. There's certain bad moves he's likely to play and certain he's not likely to play. And that's one they're likely to play. This is one they're not likely to play because it makes no sense. It just hangs everything. I might be going bishop e4 first before taking on h5, by the way. Bishop e4 and then setting this up. If g6, bishop e4, king up, tuck my bishop in and get my queen and bishop lined up. Although then the rook can go to f5. Ugh. It's not so easy. Here, that's a move I want to see 100%. Here, g6, there's always knight f6, so I believe this is the... Is he preparing to take here? That can't be it, right? Let's go there. Because I mean, this hangs too much material. This is hanging, plus I have it well defended. I want to go queen takes h5. Pawn takes c4 is cheeky, threatening mate, but I'm going to bring my knight here. I like that. I like that. I think Buddy's going for mate with a c4 and bishop a3. But that's why I played knight e1. Queen b7. Preparing this. Okay. So obviously taking here is almost forced checkmate. Rook f5. I might lose this because I can't take a piece. Oh, this is frustrating. Take. Rook f5 I can't take. But I still have some ideas. But they're running out. Because rook b8 and mate is coming. So I need to threaten mate, mate, mate every single move. Because, I mean, this is going to be annoying. Maybe he doesn't see it and he just goes for mate. I need the 1300 to blossom. Need him to do everything 1300s like to do. Go for checkmate, buddy. Rook f5 is going to be a pain. It pins my pawn. That's the real big issue. Is I can't go g6 and go for mate. And if I go back, they... Oh, thank you. There's a simpler mate. They're both mate, but this is one of them. Queen h7 and then bishop g6 was one move earlier, but there we go. Oof. It's a good thing he didn't know the challenge, but that's, if you knew the challenge, it'd be impossible, so we take those. 100 subs. Is that right, Axinia? We got it. That's 100 subs from Axinia. That's 5 from Nitsid. That's 10 from Nicola. Oh my goodness. The question I have for Axinia, donated 100 subs to the challenge. Was it worth it? Like, was this good? Or was it like, did it seem too easy? Like, I want to make sure there's customer satisfaction. You loved it. You loved it. That's what I want. That's all I want to hear. You loved it. Appreciate that.